So overall, that was a pretty good session. We did get to play against a couple things that I thought were uniquely good against Shadow. That kind of fall into the wayside. Liliana the Veil is not a card that people are playing a ton of, but it seems really good against this deck and in mirrors, so I might want to get a couple of those back in the mix. Lingering Souls is a giant disaster. Just a giant disaster overall, so I think if you want to attack this deck, that might be a direction. I mean, that does point to Obzon being a great deck, but then you're just playing clunky dunky Obzon. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens here with this deck. There's other configurations you can try. I'm trying to think what was unimpressive. I'm not huge on Kolaghan's Command, which I guess, start to question, like, should there even be 3-drops in this deck? Like, I get what it's trying to do, but it's not the best card. I didn't use Ceremonious Projection at all. It's like very matchup specific. I don't want it in that last matchup because they have too much other stuff like Lingering Souls. And usually they're just like random creatures. That's how you fight them. So maybe there's extra room to free up in the sideboard by cutting rejections. You could have more cards that are good against Affinity and that deck. Yeah. There's still time to work on it. I think the lesson is, if you want to play Shadow, the deck is inherently good, but you're going to have to do work to figure out what the last 5 or 10 slots should be.